They tried to get him. Now, he just missed his triple-double again. The second time this season, he's had 9 assists, career high for him. And the second time this season, the last time was back in October with Dallas, that he missed it by 1 assist. And you could see that David Fizdale left him in the game late to see if he can get that 1 more assist. And it was every time he tried to make a pass to somebody, it stumbled and fumbled and bumbled. So they finally called it a game. But, you know, this is 2 games in a row now. This beautiful backdoor play there that he's starting to become more of a facilitator. It's a look I think maybe they've wanted to check out with him because he's proving this year to be a pretty good passer. You know that Jakob Poeltl doesn't put any pressure on him defensively.
Here's my question. Why not every time down the floor?
They tried it. It doesn't always work. You got to be able to make shots. Third quarter was the big one. He had 5 assists in the third quarter as Damyean Dotson got hot. Some of those plays where it's a handoff and he just, you know, hits somebody. But I don't think you can run offense exclusively through him. Yeah. But it's a good look to see. It's a good look to see this player who, before this season, only twice had more than 5 assists in a single game in his entire career, 10 seasons. So this year, it's an evolution of his game as he gets older, and it's something, a wrinkle for perhaps the future with him.
You like it when a guy his age is still adding to the repertoire.
Adding to his game. Well, that's what you're supposed to do. You have to adjust, right? And he's a guy that used to play above the rim constantly. He was a shot blocker, and we know he's a defender. But there's ought to be other places you can help because in today's game, when you're a big man that doesn't shoot from the outside, you saw they drop off and they just look at you. Go ahead. You're not doing anything. But he's become a pretty good passer. His vision's pretty good. And if you have enough cutters, he's proving that he can hit you on the run, and he showed it tonight.
Knicks were in the game early in the first quarter, but then the Spurs started to pull away, and it was really remarkable how they played defense tonight.
Yeah, again, length, what they have, and they're very aggressive on the ball as well. They do force you into bad shots a lot of the times. Their help defense is perfect, and you can tell, again, they're well-coached, well-oiled machine that finally got back to playing the way they're used to playing.
15-point deficit at halftime. The Knicks needed somebody to get hot because there were a lot of silent nights tonight for the Knicks. That became Damyean Dotson in the third quarter, and he was able to help the Knicks get to within 8.
Yeah, it would get good to see him build off of a game that he played in the previous game because, look, he's a guy that knows, although David Fizdale said he's been our most consistent player, consistency for him game to game is still something that he needs to lock down. What you like is that he's doing a lot of things going to the basket, a lot of things moving as well. Not a lot of catch and shoot for him in this game. Constant movement, a lot of curls. He's in tremendous shape. As we talk about players in conditioning, there are some players that you can tell probably need a really strong offseason. He's a guy that put in a good offseason, and he proved it by having legs this late into the year, continuing with his shot because he's a high-elevation shooter. When he doesn't have his legs, he's not getting off the ground as high, he's not shooting as well. But when he's getting off the ground, you can tell that he has much more comfort in the way he can shoot and score. Late in games, late in the season, your legs aren't there. His are, and that's a testament to the work he's put in.